Welcome to the latest edition of the Commando Way, bringing you the least restrictive news Canton has to offer. I'm Tech Sergeant Robert Sizlove.
And I'm Airman First Class Elizabeth Toronto. Today we're going to be taking an inside look at an interesting career field, sharing some unsocial comments that we've gathered, and seeing how many airmen can keep their facts straight.
First up, let's take a look inside of an empty fuel cell with the latest episode of Game for Anything.
Hi, welcome to a new episode of Game for Anything. Today we are here checking out a fixed roof fuel tank. It's been emptied out and it's drying out for inspection. It's a rare opportunity. It only happens every 5 to 10 years, so we're really lucky to be here today. Today, Senior Airman Hugo Delgado is going to be showing us around and kind of explaining how this all works.
So we're POL, petroleum oils and lubricants. We utilize Jet A fuel, and we issue fuel to the aircraft all over the flight line. And we do this on a daily basis. We control all activities on the flight line from the fuel service center. We perform lab samples. We also are in charge of cryogenics and facilities. We have a fixed fuel roof. This is a 40 feet high, 60 feet wide. Basically, every 5 years per API standard 653, they're going to do a tank maintenance inspection corrosion control. As you can see inside, there's 13 legs inside, which supports the floating roof. And the floating roof, the purpose of that is to suppress evaporation. And the inspection is typically to just inspect corrosion and any kind of maintenance necessary for the tank itself. Right now it's disabled, but as soon as the inspection is over, hopefully we can get the tank back up and running. Well, there's different sections to POL. We have distribution, which drivers utilize the 6,000 gallon capacity R11s to issue fuel to the aircraft on the flight line. There's Fuel Service Center, which is where I work. We control every aspect of the vehicles going to the flight line. Facilities and cryogenics take care of the cryogenics necessary for the aircraft themselves. And laboratory, they take care of the fuel sampling necessary for the fuel. We need to take care of the fuel that we maintain and issue and store at all times. So every section is different. Every section has its own agenda, but we're one unit, and we're here for one mission, and that's for utilization and distribution of fuel.
As the videographer for that shoot, I can tell you it was freezing outside.
It sure was, but we had a great time filming it. Don't forget to let us know what you would like to see next time on Game for Anything.
For now, let's dive into some unsocial media with the Mission Support Group Commander, Colonel Heather Buno.
So this one is about somebody's lazy eye while being broadcast. What's up and to the right? Well, if I were talking to the cops or my defenders, doesn't it mean you're trying to make up a story? So is that the same bowling alley that was there when I was in 66 to 68? Well, I don't know about the bowling alley, but I know the pool's been replaced at least 4 times, because when we did the last renovation, we found the previous 4 pools. I like this one on an exercise. Was anyone hurt? Exercise, exercise, exercise. Was anyone hurt? I thought it was just an exercise. I guess people can get hurt in an exercise. As a reminder, this is just an exercise and no one has been injured. Good thing.
Well, that just about says it all. Just remember, leadership sees everything. So if you don't want someone to read it, don't write it.
That's right. Up next is Senior Airman Ebony Reese with her segment On the Spot. Did you get caught?
Okay, we're just going to play a little game where I'm going to show you a series of pictures and you just have to identify those people by name. Who is this person?
So our President, Barack Obama.
See? Good start. Who's this person?
No idea.
Barack Obama.
Okay, see? This is an easy game. Who's this man? This woman may look familiar, may not.
Colonel Storm, yeah!
What is the rank of an E9? Chief. See? And which aircraft is nicknamed Osprey?
Oh, CV-22. Secretary of the Air Force,
Okay.
Honorable Lee.
Deborah. Okay.
We ain't on a first name basis yet. I ain't met her. All right, that's Honorable Lee.
Well, it sure does help to know your facts, but it might be time to brush up.
Speaking of facts, do you have a plan for the upcoming holiday season? We at the Public Affairs Office would like to share some safety tips to help get you through the Thanksgiving and Black Friday sales.
Be sure to let friends and family know what your traveling plans are, and always have an emergency kit in your car. Arrive alive, don't speed to get where you're going, and don't drive fatigued. And, as always, never drive under the influence of alcohol.
While fried turkey has become a popular centerpiece for Thanksgiving dinner, users should understand the risks associated with it. Hot cooking oil, grease fires, and overheating to the point of combustion are only a few.
Every year, deep fryers are responsible for 5 deaths, so make sure you understand how to use one before you fry your turkey. For more information on turkey fryers and all things safety, go to the American Society of Safety Engineers website, ASSE.org.
Last Monday was a huge day for Cannon Air Force Base, and a long-awaited one. We had the soft opening for our very own real Starbucks. Check out what people had to say about it.
We're here this morning at the soft opening of Starbucks here on Cannon Air Force Base. We're going to head inside and see what people think about it.
I think it's phenomenal. Everybody's loving it so far. Eagerly awaiting, even with the cold weather out, everybody's loving it.
I think it's incredible. I think the base could really use stuff like this. I think people are going to be really excited. Plus, coffee is always good. Yeah, always.
So what do you think the spouses on base are going to think about this?
They're going to love it. They really are. It's some place to go, and I mean, they can work here if they need to. It looks like they're hiring a lot of people. So
it's good for the airmen, a place for people to gather, talk, and have a great cup of coffee. So I'm just glad it's here.
Well, I think it's going to help morale a lot. It's going to make the folks on base feel a little less isolated, so it's a good thing.
I mean, obviously this is great. This is one of the things that the base really wanted for years, and it got routinely brought up, and Colonel Bauerfein saw it through start to finish to make sure that we got it. So this is outstanding.
I think it's great, and I'm super excited because I'm like addicted to Starbucks, so that's nice. And I only live 5 minutes away, so that's great.
I came from McCord, so Starbucks is all, everywhere over there. And I came here and I'm really hoping to get one, and it's here now. So pumpkin spice latte time.
See how it is, real test. My favorite drink. So. I gotta go, I'm gonna cry now.
Do you want to say something for TV about your hot chocolate?
Tell them what you're having.
What are you drinking? No? Well, there you have it. This was the soft opening of the all-new Starbucks. Don't miss the grand opening Thursday morning at 6. If you're looking for something to do, check out community events and the Base Theater's movie schedule in the At Your Service magazine, located base-wide.
Well, that wraps up this edition of the Commando Way. Don't forget to leave us feedback, like, comment, and share. I'm Tech Sergeant Robert Sizlove.
And I'm Airman First Class Elizabeth Toronto. Thanks for watching, Air Commandos.
And keep doing what you do.
Anytime, any place.